Hello and welcome to another session of iMyVoice. Today we will learn how we create visual scene display communication board. First let's see what is a visual scene display board. So I'm going to Let's Talk, and here I already created a visual scene called breakfast. I'm selecting it and let's see what we got. We got an image. Let's see what happens when I press on a certain parts of the image.
Cup of coffee. Orange juice.
When pressing on parts of the image reacts by playing a pre-recorded message. So we can say that a visual scene is an interactive image. Let's see how we create it. We're going back to the main screen and going to create board. Select new user, and here we can see that we have a new option, visual scene. Let's select it and enter a username. For example, scene, and done. Now what we have is an empty screen. First thing that we have to do is to select an image that is used as the background for our interactive image for visual scene. So, we are going to board settings, select image for scene. Here, I can take a picture on the spot, or I can select a picture from photo library. I will go to the photo library, select an image and done. Here is our image. First of all, we need to create a hotspot. What is a hotspot? A hotspot is a place when pressed on, it will react. For example, it can play a message. Let's say that we want to create a hotspot on the image of the Lego. I want that when I touch the Lego image, the application with play the message I want to play with Lego. So how do we do that? I am touching the image of the Lego and I keep touching it until the cell properties option appears. Here the application asks me to enter my message. So I will enter I want to play with Lego and done. And here is the hotspot. It's the rectangle with the red frame. But it's too small. I want to expand it, to make it wider. So in order to do that, I will select the green rectangles around it. Like this. I keep selecting them until I have filled all the area that I want it to react, and when pressed on, it will play the message I want to play with Lego. Now, don't worry if by mistake you selected the wrong green rectangle. Just press on it again and you deselected it. So I finished creating my hotspot area and I am going back. Main screen, Let's Talk, and I select the scene board that I created, and let's see what happens when I press on the Lego image.
I want to play with Lego.
Okay, so it plays my message. Doesn't matter where I touch the screen as long as I touch it on the image of the Lego. Now, let's create another hotspot. This time I want to create a hotspot for the beads. So, I touch the screen approximately in the middle of the beads image. I keep touching the screen until the cell properties appears. This time my message will be I want to blah Y with beads. Press done, and here we have our hotspot. It's a bit small. I want to make it larger. So I will select the green rectangles around it. While I am doing this, I make sure that the selected green rectangles covers only the beads image. That's enough for me. I'm going back to the main screen. Let's talk. I select the scene board. And this time I will press on the beads. Let's see what happens.
I want to play with beads.
It played my message. Okay, let's go back and see an additional feature of the visual scene. Edit hotspot. And delete hotspot. Let's say that I want to change the beads message to something else. I select the beads hotspot and keep touching it until a menu appears. Edit hotspot, and delete hotspot. There are the two options. I don't want to delete the hotspot, but I do want to edit it. This time I want to change the message to I want to play with wooden beads. Now let's see how it works after we have changed our message. I'm going to main screen, Let's Talk. I'm going to my scene. Here I will press on the beads.
I want to play with wooden beads.
It plays the message with wooden beads. That's it. That is how we create a visual scene communication board. If you have any questions, you're welcome to write us to the email on the screen. Thank you for watching. See you on the next session of iMyVoice video guide.